You should have received a little paper that has your a username and a password to this site called IXL, IXL.com. So what I just want to show you what to do once you get there. When you go to IXL.com, you'll see this screen. You're going to type in your username that you were given and your password, and then hit sign in. Then when you do that, you will see, I signed in as a student, so you're going to see some recommendations. If you don't see this screen where it says recommendations, because the first time I did this, I don't think it had this, but you'll see over here in the top right, somewhere in the right hand side, a little star, and it says 224 skills suggested by your teacher. I went through and I picked out what they said were ACT skills, and I tried to pick out the ones that were a little bit more advanced because those are the ones that I would think that you might need a little bit more work on. So you can click on that and you'll see a list, printed out in this format. You can scroll down, like say you thought you wanted to do law of cosines. Again, something that we have not learned yet. So if you click on that, now they just will give you an actual problem. Well, you don't know how to do that, but if you click on Learn with an Example, then they go through, and this is still the question, they give you a question, but then they go through, if you scroll down here, they show you the formula, what the law of cosine is, and then they go down and they show you an example, how it's worked out, and then you can click back to practice if you wanted to try that. If you click back on recommendations, then this, I kind of like this because you go through and you can see an idea of the problem. So for example, if you clicked here, and then they're going to ask you, what's the center of the circle? So you should be really good at this one. So you can just use the numbers. So we have 0, and this one is going to be 16/3. So you're going to click on the fraction 16. Just kind of click down there, thirds. When you hit submit, it gives you a little affirmation and then gives you another problem. I tried this a little bit. It keeps giving you problems. Well, how many of them do you need of the same type? Not a lot. So then, after you do a few of them and you know how to do it, then just click on recommendations again and scroll through and find something else that you think you need to work on. And it's up to you if you scroll through, or again, you might want to go through that list that I showed you. And but these are all things that, according to this website, says that might be on the I do not remember clicking anything like that, but says that it might be on the ACT, so you can kind of scroll through and find out about that. Or again, I kind of like this one, where you do that, like say you wanted to know about this probability, and like I said, click on Learn with an Example if you're not sure how to do it, and then look at the example, because this is actually where the information, this is the most helpful part to you, is going to be down here, especially if you look up the trig questions and the things that you don't know how to do yet, to kind of get an idea on that.